Hello! Today Anne wanted to compare two of her eye products. Yes, I have been using two different eye products. Both of them have an applicator tip. And I thought it would be interesting to compare the two and see what I'm seeing or feeling or finding. Now, one thing to keep in mind here, we are kind of comparing apples to oranges in the sense that one of these is supplied in grams, and that's a unit weight measure, and the other one is supplied in milliliters, and that's a unit liquid volume measure. So in some ways, we're sort of comparing apples to oranges, but overall, I found some interesting things in these two particular products. So enough yakety yak, let's look at these darn things. Okay, let's go. This first item is from PLouise. This was part of the 2023 Advent calendar. This is what the tip of the applicator looks like. It was called Watch Me Whip. And the cute little thing about it is you can turn it on and it makes the tip vibrate. It was a cute little gimmick. I will say the metal does feel nice and cool, especially if you're up here at your temples and you've got a bit of a headache or you're getting a bit of a headache. It does feel cool and refreshing up at the temples when you use it. This is a cream or a lotion, and the vibration part under the eye and up to the side, it was cute the first few times I used it, and then I gotta say, it got annoying. The other problem that Anne noticed is that if I put it on, it never really absorbed into my skin. And I'll scoot over at the risk of TMI here. The product, I was able to rub it off. It never really absorbed. It just sort of sat there, and after about an hour or so, I would start kind of feeling itchy, and I would go and rub my under eye gently. We're not supposed to rub our under eyes. But the product would rub off, and it never absorbed. So that was my problem with the product, and I did try skipping the applicator part and just squeezing some out onto my fingertips, gently patting it in to see if maybe that was the issue, that the little gimmicky thing was just not helping it. But the product, at least with my skin, never really absorbed. And I was putting this on first. I was not using any other type of product underneath it, like a serum or any other type of lotion or sunscreen or anything. I was putting this on my clean skin, and it never really absorbed. What else can I tell you about that thing? The pricing. Now, what I was holding there, that was $11.43 for 20 grams. And the way I came up with $11.43 is we looked it up on the website. They don't sell that item specifically with the vibrator tip, because that was part of the Advent calendar. They do sell it in a jar. And that jar is 35 grams and it costs $20. So that's what I can tell you about that one. The other one that I'm comparing it to, because it also has a similar applicator tip, is by Sunday Riley. This is the Sunday Riley 5 Stars Night Serum. And it has a similar applicator tip, plastic versus metal, but a similar tip. And yes, both of these do come with caps that snap on. I just took them off for the sake of the video. What can I tell you about Miss Sunday Riley? Let's see what my notes say. This is the 5 stars Retinoid Niacinamide Eye Serum. It's designed to be used at nighttime. And I found it to be non-greasy. Granted, a little bit goes a long way, so don't squish out too much, because that's what I did the first time I used it. I got a little heavy-handed in the squish on the tube department, so a little bit does go a long way. I found it to be non-greasy, and it actually absorbed into the skin. And it is $65 for 15 milliliters, and this tube here is 15 milliliters. So that means that tube is 65 bucks. Another reason to go light-handed, not heavy-handed with it, so that it will last longer. And true, we are also talking about the under eye area and maybe up by the side, so you don't need a lot. This should last, hopefully, a good long while. So that is what I found out about the 2 that I tested out that have applicators. Have anyone else out there tried these or tried anything else with an applicator tip that Anne should maybe look into? Another thing I did like about both of them is they really did not have any scent. And so my allergies definitely appreciated that concept. Of the 2 of them, even though you can get the PLouise in a jar, of the 2 of them, yes, it comes with a whopping price tag, but I would say get the Sunday Riley product. That's the one that I would recommend of these 2. Thanks for watching today's video on my channel. Okay, our channel. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, all that fun stuff. Check out the description box down below. Watch a video that's popping up on the screen. Thanks for taking the time to join us today. We hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.